And all greetings, this is Gilles Morcier. I wanted to come and say hello, wish you a good day. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what guidance, inspiration for we have to activate our potential for self-empowerment, for creativity, for joy, for health, for abundance, for wealth, for prosperity, for all those things that we want to give to the world. We have to give to ourselves first, and so it is important to allow the universe to bring all this great energy into our life. And the highest wisdom for us today is the Emperor. It is the Archangel Uriel. It is the self-empowerment. It is being seated in our seat of empowerment, in our I am presence within ourselves. And so here the beloved Uriel says stability and efficiency. Take the situation in hand. Ambitious project. So it is within our power to fulfill whatever we need to fulfill. What we need to understand is the Archangel Samuel. It says, change your life. Sudden revelation that allows you to see freedom. Do not postpone until tomorrow what you can do today. Seize all opportunities that offer every change. So it is very much, there is a great shift of consciousness that is happening. Those are major cards. What we need to do is to be in joy, to open ourselves to joy. It's the Six of Raphael, and it says, let the inner child emerge from within you. New friends or old relations that are coming back. Children or childhood. So we do not want to be childish, but we want to be childlike. It is very important to allow ourselves to be as creative, as free, as joyful as children can be. And so it is also about memory, returning those great feelings, great energies that are coming to us. And we have to do that. We have to allow ourselves to be in that situation. And the outcome is the Chariot. It's the Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control. Evolution of career. Public recognition of a success. So it is the Chariot of Light. It is the Chariot of Apollon. It is the light body. It is the opening of the third eye. It is the opening to the galactic planes, where we are being prepared to reconnect to those planes that will free us from suffering eternally once we reconnect to this eternal nature of us within ourselves. And for that we need to bring cause and effect together. To stand on cause and effect, to understand that everything we live within our life comes from cause. And we are experiencing the effects, but we have created cause that were unconscious, so we have to bring into alignment whatever effect comes in. As we understand that there is a cause, we bring the cause into alignment and the effect no longer affecting us. And so we bring this cause and effect. Of course, it is easier said than done. It is the lotus flower, the being of reconnecting to this state of being. Understanding the body is a huge chemical factory. It is magnificent beyond. God has created this body in a way that we have no clue who we are, what we can do if we reconnect the totality of our brain and go into full consciousness to understand this temple, this universe. It is like a whole universe, but we have to open our third eye first to be able to and accept to live in the heart in order to continue to develop those gifts. Every day we want to ask God to make our day graceful, easy, full of joy, surprise, miracle, as the universe, as the angel, as the archangel, as your guides, but to be prepared for that. After that we take whatever comes, but to ask that and to be ready for that, and to ask God or the universe or your guides to free you from fear and to show you what eternal love and light is, to bring you back into this sphere of where this original state of beings that we left and we promised to come back, but sometimes we seem to linger in the illusion. We want to become more who we are, more of life. For life is in truth eternal and infinite, immortal and indestructible. It is a force that is beyond any other force. It is the force that created the universe, and you are it as well. You're part of it. We are part of this great force, and we have the potential, of unlimited potential within us that was given to us by our Creator, what we call life or truth or God. And so it is a great time for remembering. Right now there's going to be great opportunity because Jupiter is moving outside of Scorpio, which really was exploring those deep things that were really difficult to handle. They were magnifying all those things. Now it's moving into Sagittarius, so it will be more social, more philosophical. There'll be great gatherings. Soul will be reconnecting this coming year with all kinds of our soul family, other people that are vibrating on the same level that we are. Mars is moving into Pisces as well. For me, it's a return of Mars because Mars is conjunct in my natal chart with my Sun in Pisces. So I always thought that was a weak Mars position, but since it is my first house, it gives me a bit of assertive energy. And now it is returning. So for everybody, we'll be readjusting our will to the collective will, to the ocean of the Pisces is the mutable water, so it is important to be able to understand that our will, our soul wants the highest good of all, wants only love. God wants only love, but everything is determined by our choices down here. What we do, what we accept, what we believe, what we follow. Bob Dylan says you got to follow someone. You cannot you serve someone. I was speaking about Bob Dylan. Yesterday to sing one of his songs, but I've never met him, but he's somebody that was known to have read the Urantia books, so somebody that's really open to the celestial, to the potential of the sublime. For this book presents something that's so sublime, so much trend, so much beyond anything human could ever dream of, and it is the universe. It is what all the teachers, the great masters throughout history have been trying to bring us back to this return to this one light, no matter what religion has made afterward. All came from that one source, that one God, and they were all messengers in order to awaken the humanity. That we have to integrate those planes in order to awaken from within. It's like no outside force can ever make this transformation, or it wouldn't be as powerful as happening it from within. For the Christ is returning through each and every one of us. As we accept to live in the heart, we are integrating those value and forces of eternal love and light and empowerment. And so there'll be on November 7th, there'll be a new moon in Scorpio. So for me, it's a return of the moon because I have my moon in Scorpio also. So it will be a very deep moon. And what's very important is that there is also on 25th, 26th of November, there will be a conjunction of Jupiter and the Sun. So that will definitely trigger some very powerful things. But there is the north node of the moon that's moving from Leo into Cancer. For I have my new moon I have my north node of my moon in Cancer in my natal chart, so it will be for 19 months. I think it was 18 months. It will be a very transition of that moon will be very powerful. We'll have to move out of this external, not external, but addressing ourselves. What we need in order to. It will be even more so. It will be what we need on the inside, our inner self from this moon in Cancer will bring us back to the heart. And understand this Mercury retrograde. Mercury is only a problem when it operates within the mind. When Mercury operates through the heart, it is just it is part of it will serve you a lot better when we allow Mercury to work through the heart and the mind. The painting behind me is a unique painting. I've only made one of those. There was about 42, I counted them, there was 42 stars. And it's a painting I sold to my father, and then we exchanged it for another painting, so it came back to me. This is my father. If he wants another painting, I will trade it. He bought it actually to help me out. He's not like a major art collector, but it was at the time I needed some help, and he bought a painting from me. And so he bought this one. It's a good test. It's a pretty powerful painting. But then he changed his mind. He wanted something else, so I traded it, and so I recuperated this painting. I'm going to pull out 4 cards from the Akash. The observer is wisdom. Don't forget wisdom. It's always there. What's the highest wisdom is the wish. We have made some wish. We have certain desires that we came here with certain soul plans to fulfill certain energies. And so those energies, the only way the more we move with our soul family, with our soul group, with our inspiration, the more life has meaning, and the more it becomes because we can fight against our soul. We can decide we know better or what we want or whatever. But it's in a sense, once we learn to move with the flow of that higher self, that higher, it is our soul family that bring our monad that guides our life through it. And so to align with to know what we wish we can receive. And so that's and to understand the cause and effect is, if you wish something, the universe will find a way to bring it to you. That is the sense of life, the creatorship. We'll return to that creatorship potential. What we need to understand is our love life. Well, love our love life is the dynamic of romantic love is a different dynamic as unconditional love source and the unity potential. So it's about staying tuned to the heart and to know how we feel in relation and to make our life more gracious as well, and maybe move towards for romantic was an important movement in literature. Where the artists thought that expressing their passion was more important than to stay rational. So in many sense, we have to balance it out. We have to find a loving relationship that are not, well, it depends, everybody's looking for different things, but where there is no codependency, no drama, where life can be increased each and every day with no monotony, and there's all kinds of... everybody's got different sexuality and spirituality is like almost the same thing. For everything is created from the seminal essence, becomes the vital essence, that becomes spiritual essence. And so those three energies are combined, and so they're very, very, everybody's got to figure it out and determine how do they work with those energies. It's so what we need to do is growth. We need to grow, we need to become more, we need to incur our roots, we need to spread our branches and to understand your thoughts are just the leaves on the tree, but eventually we will be able to plant those trees of wisdom everywhere we go, and then they will grow throughout the ages. And the key and the outcome is karmic relation. We have to use our relationship. Relationship is everything in this realm. There is only one, even in the universe, there is only one order of being that was made to work alone. They're called solitary messengers. They're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful divine beings that were created, the first order of the infinite spirit. Before the universe was created, there are billions of those beings, but they are forbidden to be more than two at a time, because if there's three of them at a time, they short circuits. So they work alone, but they're the only order in creation that was meant to work alone, and they serve on so many other levels. And then they have all kinds of amazing divinity gift, and so we are meant to work with each other, to find comfort in each other, and eventually to create this community. For now, we'll be with this moon, this Jupiter moving in Sagittarius. Hopefully we'll be able to connect with new members of our soul family. Those are the people that have the same soul vibration, some soul signature. There is no need to explain. It is like instant understanding. It's like when you meet a soul twin or soul mate or a soul member of your soul family, there is a great connection that is created. And so this is really to reconnect to our tribes. And eventually we'll expand beyond and make all the tribe work together. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to show you maybe a couple of paintings. Those were paintings that I discovered, that I recuperated, date from 1994, the celestial painting, but it's so different from anything I've ever done. I'm not sure they're finished. I'm going to have to wait and put them all on the wall, and three of them are tending towards abstraction, but this one represents original state, and they're very, very thick, and there is a lot of texture, and there is a lot of texture on those paintings, and they're very, very different, but I'm not really sure I should touch them, because there is already a lot of different those paintings are so different from anything I've done, but in many sense they hold their ground. So those are the celestial realm, and then the center of the local universe, and then the center of the local universe. This is the symbol of the Christ. It's like Salvington, the local universe. And the texture, as you can see, there is a great deal of texture in those paintings, and there is a lot of silver and sepia, and the coloring is. But the other ones are tending towards abstraction, and I'm not really sure, so I'm going to have to take some time and think about it. What I do with those, for painting is really my main activity, yet I enjoy to communicate and to express other art. I'm expanding my field of creation. As a Renaissance artist, it is important to address many things, not to just be creating something, but to just seek to open up. to other things and to be in the forefront of what is going on with this shift of consciousness. Ride the waves. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a French song. It's about somebody who's asking the moon to heal his wounds, but the moon is laughing at him. It's kind of a funny song, but it's not meant to be funny, but it's about addressing the wound in order for it to heal and understand. It goes like this. J'ai demandé à la lune et le soleil ne le sait pas. Je lui ai montré mes brûlures et la lune s'est moquée de moi. Et comme le ciel n'avait pas fière allure et que je ne guérissais pas, je me suis dit quelle infortune et la lune s'est moquée de moi. J'ai demandé à la lune si tu voulais encore de moi. Elle m'a dit j'ai pas l'habitude de m'occuper des cas comme ça. Et toi et moi, on était tellement sûrs et on se disait que quelquefois que c'était juste une aventure et que ça ne durerait pas. Je n'ai pas grand-chose à te dire et pas grand-chose pour te faire rire, car j'imagine toujours le pire et le meilleur me fait souffrir. J'ai demandé à la lune si tu voulais encore de moi. Elle m'a dit j'ai pas l'habitude de m'occuper des cas comme ça. Et toi et moi, on était tellement sûrs et on se disait quelquefois que c'était juste une aventure et que ça ne durerait pas. Thank you very much. A song by a group named Indochine. And just promoting French culture around the world. For there's many wonderful songs in every language. For I'm trying to sing the song that I understand, for understand the meaning of what I'm saying. For it is important to be conscious of what we're saying, what we think, what we say, what we do. We have total control of what we desire, of what we choose to bring into our life. So we will become more of who we are in the times coming. We have to allow our old self to die and to be ready to be reborn into a new state that will be even more conscious. I want to wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for everything, and God bless. I'll talk to you later. Namaste.